Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the title, I am back with another Boxycharm video for you guys. So in my last Boxycharm video, I just shared with you guys everything that came inside of my September basic box. And you guys seem to enjoy my try-ons a lot better, which I was just trying something different, but don't worry. I'm going to be doing my try-ons from now on. Like, I've learned my lesson. Thank you for letting me know in the comments, by the way. So I'm going to be playing around with all the products that came inside of this month's box. I've already shared them with you guys in a previous video, but now I'm going to be creating this look using the products. Now, the combination of purple and red are just like giving me Ariel vibes. I just don't like how purple looks with red, but I mean, this is what you're getting today. If you guys want to see how I came about this look using all of my products from September's Boxycharm basic box, then just go ahead and keep on watching this video. But before we move further into this video, if you have never heard of Boxycharm, which I'm pretty sure you have, it is a monthly beauty subscription box where you receive 4 to 5 full-size beauty products, and you receive things from skincare, makeup products, hair care, and it's just like a mixture of things inside of your box. It switches up every single month, so you're not getting the same things over and over. You do have the option to upgrade to a bigger box, which means more makeup products, but in today's video and most of my monthly videos are reviewing the basic box, which I do receive complimentary for me just to share with you guys how you guys can use your box or just introduce the box to you guys. If you guys are interested in signing up to Boxycharm, I do have an affiliate link down below. So if you guys use that link, I do earn commission based off of you guys signing up. And I don't know, like, you guys, could you guys see this dark spot right here? I need a new camera, so you being here watching this video supports me getting a new camera, so give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out, and also, like, you know, if I earn that commission, it's just on my way to a new camera. So I appreciate you so much for being here today. Now let's go ahead and get into today's makeup tutorial.
No, I'd rather be waking up with you, set up alone in your room, slept with the light on, waiting up for you. I don't wanna be.
Okay, I'm gonna start off by using this Kate Somerville exfoliant treatment. I still have not used it. It's gonna be my first time trying this out, and I do have clean skin right now. I just washed it. I just kind of need to exfoliate now. I am actually experiencing quite a bit of dryness in this area. I've been peeling as of recently because I started to do like this treatment to kind of like diminish the appearance of my acne spots. And so far it's looking good. I just have a little new friend right here. That's okay though. So we're gonna go ahead and exfoliate. I'm gonna apply a generous amount to the back of my hand like this. This smells really, really good. Okay, so I do kind of have to like wet my face a little, but first let me apply it. Definitely, like, it definitely does exfoliate your skin. And I'm getting a tingling sensation, but I've been getting that sensation all throughout the day because of, like I said, I'm using some new skincare products just to see if it's going to help diminish the appearance of my acne scars. It's really hard to do skincare videos when I'm not at my sink. I just have like a glass of water right here so that I'm like dipping my hands into it and adding more water as needed. I want to get liposuction of my chin fat right here. I'm choking myself. So recently, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did post to the community tab just to kind of like ask you guys how you guys are handling this whole like virtual learning. If you guys are like working from home or you're a stay-at-home mom, like, do you think it's working out like for you personally? And if it's not, because it's not for me, like, how are you guys coping with all of this, like with all of the assignments and running a business from your house, or like just working from home, you know? Because it's like so much, like, oh my god. I know many of you guys are like moms, so that's why I'm like asking. Okay, so I think I've done a lot of exfoliating, so now I'm going to go ahead and put this reusable cotton pad. I always use the reusable cotton pads to remove my makeup, or for this case, to remove the exfoliator. Are any of you guys like me? I literally just applied this exfoliator, just like a regular exfoliator, and I was supposed to leave it on for 2 minutes. I didn't read the back of it. It says that you're supposed to use it in the morning or in the evening. You're supposed to use it once or twice a week. You apply a thin, even layer to wet, clean face, massaging it in circular motion for 30 seconds, which I definitely did. And you're supposed to leave it on for 2 minutes, but I think I was rubbing it in for like 2 minutes, so it should count, right? This product may cause the skin to tingle, which it did, and flush slightly for a short time. For sensitive skin, leave on for less than a minute. So I do have sensitive skin, and that was definitely under a minute. But yeah, I did like it, and I definitely do like the smell of cinnamon. Alright, so very quickly off camera, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows and apply some moisturizer before I start playing around with the rest of the products. So I'll BRB. Alright guys, so the next product that I'm going to be using from this month's Boxycharm is the Hip Dot Xeon Eyeshadow Palette, which I have already used in a previous video, so you guys can look back at my other tutorial using this palette, but I'm going to be creating a different look, obviously, for this video. So let's see what we're going to do. So I'm going to just go ahead and apply some concealer. This one here is the Superstay Maybelline Concealer. And I'm just going to blend this out with my sponge. And I do this just so that we have a blank canvas to apply all these eyeshadows on. So what I'm thinking is I want to do something more subtle on the eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and go into this color here. This one is called Sandstone. And with Sandstone, I'm going to go right underneath the eyebrow. Just like this. I'm just trying to brighten up the eye area right here a little bit more, really building up on that color there. Alright, so now that we have that color down, I'm going to go into the next shade, which is this one here called Maze. And Maze is slightly, well actually, it's a lot warmer. I think I did use this one in my last video. I should have played with a different color combination, but trust me, you guys are going to definitely be seeing more looks using this eyeshadow palette on my Instagram because I really love this palette. From like the first impressions, I've just been gravitating towards this palette a lot because it's just something I can definitely use on an everyday basis. And I can also use this just to warm up any look, like from day to night. So if you did receive this inside of your Boxycharm, then girl, you seriously need to follow me on Instagram because I'm going to share with you guys some ideas on how you guys can use this eyeshadow palette. There's just so much to do with this palette here. So I'm just continuing to bring this color inwards. Very subtle. So I'm not adding any more color onto the brush, just dragging it to this inner part here, just so that it's a really nice subtle transition in here. So now I am dipping the brush back inside the pan and I'm gonna start to work it to the middle part of the eye right here. Kind of bring it up a little bit more. So I guess I'm gonna be doing a smoky eye. I'm gonna go into the darkest shade from the palette, and that's this shade here. What is it called? I can't read upside down. It's called Vibration. This is the color I'm gonna be using. It's called Vibration, and I'm using this on a Sigma E27 brush. It looks like this here. It's like a packing fluffy brush like so. And I'm just gonna begin to pack it onto the eyelid. So once we've packed it on, without adding any more eyeshadow onto the brush, we're going to start to blend it out. We really want to just work on diffusing those edges so that everything is blending into each other nicely. That is looking nice. So I'm going to go back into the fluffy blending brush and I'm going to start to work the outer edges. I'm going to dip a little bit more into the color Maze, which is the previous shade that I used before adding the darkest shade. And I'm going to use that color just to blend out the edges a lot more. We really want this to be blended perfectly. And it's okay if you overlap the darkest shade because we're just going to go back into it. We just want to make sure that we have that nice gradient between every single color. Okay, so go crazy with it until everything is blended. So now I am definitely going to go into the same packing brush and I'm going to apply it all over again. Just like that. beautiful, subtle smoky eye. So now that it's looking like that, I kind of want to add a tint of purple to the eye. So I'm going to go into the darkest purple, which is this one right here. And I'm going to use the same exact brush that I used to apply the darkest brown. And this color here is called Surreal. So I'm going to go into Surreal and just apply it to the center part of the eye. So you can kind of see how it does add kind of like a sparkle and like it looks kind of purplish. Just want to make sure we got everything blended out, girl. And don't be scared to keep going back and forth between your brushes. So I'm pretty happy with how that's looking there. Now I do want to use some black pencil liner at my waterline. Okay, so I wasn't really finding a black one. I have too many eyeliner pencils, but I remember really liking this one from Pure Cosmetics. This one is the On Point eyeliner, and it's in the color Down to Earth. I remember it glided on really effortlessly, and it's in the color brown. So I'm just going to be applying this. Can't talk, sorry. So I'm just applying this to the waterline. And if it comes under the waterline, that's fine. Now that we have done that, I'm going to take the next color. I kind of want to use this one here called Whisper. And with Whisper, I'm going to be applying it to this inner part right here. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go into the next color. And the next color I want to use is called Mystery. With Mystery, I'm going to be applying it to the outer part of the eye. Right in here. So that's basically all I'm going to be doing to this eye. I'm just going to be doing my other eye, and then I'll be back with you guys to continue playing around with the rest of the products that were in this month's Boxycharm box. Okay, so I did something a little bit different on this eye. I added a little bit of purple in the inner corner. I went in with this color, and I used the same exact Sigma brush that I used to pack on the darkest brown shade. The color is called Wild River, and I just applied it to the inner corner like so. Just kind of like pack it on and then start to blend it into the other colors. The next item I'm going to use is this one here from Laura Geller. This is the Lash Brush Mascara. And let's see how this builds up on my eyelashes. I really do like the wand. Let me show you guys what it looks like. This here is what the wand looks like. And let's see if it builds up nicely. If you go slow when you apply your mascara, it really builds up on each lash strand. So I literally get anxiety every time I put my mascara on. I hate putting on mascara, but I love how like nicely some mascaras build up. Some of them start to crumble, so I hope that that's not the case with this one. Okay, so you can definitely see the difference between both eyelashes. I'm going to go ahead and apply the mascara over to this eye and apply it to the lower lashes. Okay, kids, I'm back, and now I'm going to be using the $1 Billion Beauty Sponge. This is what it looks like, and by the way, it's not actually $1 billion. That's just like the name of the brand. And for primer, I just applied the Juno & Co. Moonshine Primer, and I'm going to be going in with my ColourPop foundation for this look here. It's just been the foundation that I've been using very consistently. I love it, and I'm in the shade Medium 100W. I'd say that this is more of a medium coverage than full, but it just looks really radiant, very pretty, and very natural. You can see my blemishes on this side. I want you guys to take a good look at them because I'm going to be applying the foundation. I just want to show you guys the coverage over my blemishes. I feel like I'm reviewing this foundation instead of the sponge. Yeah, the sponge is applying it really, really nicely. I usually apply my foundation with a brush because beauty sponges just tend to absorb a lot more of the product. And yeah, I don't like wasting makeup. I'm looking like a zombie in this area. Don't worry, we're gonna go in there and blend this out a little bit better. But for now, we're just applying the foundation all throughout the face. I definitely have had to use more foundation than I normally would because the sponge does absorb a lot of product. I mean, it's looking really flawless, really nice, but I prefer to apply it with a brush because I just don't like wasting my makeup. Okay, so I just applied it all over the face. I'm gonna, you know what, I'm just gonna do the rest of my face with you guys because I want you guys to, well, at least the concealer part, because I want you guys to see how I do my makeup, because I know like I just focused on the eyes with the eyeshadow palette, and I want to show you guys how I get the look to be completed around the eye area. You guys can definitely see around this area right here that the eyeshadow is looking kind of like zombie-ish, and then right out here it's just not as clean as I would like it to look. So I'm going to be going in with my concealer. This one is the Hydrating Concealer from e.l.f. and I'm using the shade Medium Sand. This is what this concealer looks like, and I'm just going to be placing this one, like a lot of concealer goes onto the face, so I'm just going to apply it to that inner corner right there and right there. So I'm going to be using this tiny little sponge from Hank & Henry that we received in Boxycharm. It's actually green, but it don't look green no more. I don't know what month it was, but it was definitely this year that we received it. And I like to use this for the under eye area. So first let me just blend this out so it doesn't like dry. Let me just apply it like this. Distribute it throughout the face. And let me come in closer so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to start to get really under the eye area like so. And because it is pointy, it allows me to get in there. I'm kind of taking away from that eyeshadow a little bit more and cleaning it up like that. I know this is looking a little bit straight now. Don't worry, we're going to get that, okay? Going right in here, I'm just kind of applying some more concealer, like whatever's left of the concealer. I'm not adding more concealer. I hope that's making sense. And that, you guys can see already the difference that it's made. I'm still not fond of this corner right here. Okay, I'm gonna start to work on this outer part because then it's gonna dry, girl. It's still looking a little kind of funky right in this area, but let's not worry yet. Okay, so now for the under eye area, I'm going to be using this Laura Mercier Brightening Powder. This goes right under, well, any area that you really need to brighten up, but I'm going to focus underneath the eye area. And I'm just going to go in there with a Sigma 40 brush. This is like a precise powder brush. And I'm going to be applying it right in here, underneath the eye area right here, just to brighten this all up, just like that. And use this brush to really diffuse this outer edge because we don't want to see that straight line. I mean, it could be cute sometimes, but I'm not doing it for this look today. So just using that to diffuse it, and repeat to the other eye as well. Perfect. So I'm really liking that, and I'm going to go back into some of that powder and I'm going to use it to kind of diffuse these edges right here. And why not apply it to the forehead as well so we can stay kind of matte there. I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer there, and I'm just going to apply it right under the lips, right in here, into my smile lines, onto the nose. Apply a little bit more of that brightening powder. Okay, I put way too much right there. Oh shit. I'm gonna go back into this color and I'm gonna begin to apply a little bit more right in here because we took away some of that color. So guys, very quickly off camera, I'm gonna go ahead and bronze, apply some blush, and then I'm going to apply the very last product in the box. I clearly did not think this through because I forgot I was going to be doing red lipstick, and I don't know how well it's going to look with purple lips, with purple eyes. So I did use a lip liner. This here is the Rimmel London 1000 Kisses lip pencil, and I'm going to use the lipstick that came inside of my September box. This is from Hank & Henry, and this is the color Love. And this is the glittery lipstick. I have not worn it on my lips yet, but I did swatch it in the video that you guys last seen. It's very, very gorgeous, you guys. Like, beautiful. And the glitter does go away. I'm getting like really itchy for some reason. The glitter does go away, like it melts onto your lips, so it'll just be gone by the time you start using the lipstick, which makes me not want to use it, but we're gonna use it. Alright guys, and that wraps it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Now, I definitely would pair this differently. Like, if I'm going to be doing the red lipstick, I really didn't think, as I normally do, I never plan my looks out. I just kind of go with the flow and get inspired just by looking at whatever eyeshadow palette. And I was inspired by the eyeshadow palette, forgetting that I received a red lipstick in this box. So, this is what we ended up with. With this purple eye, I definitely would do something muted on the lip or something a little bit just warmer, like something brownish. I definitely, like, it would just look a lot better. With the red lip, I would do like a brown smoky eye. You can definitely do that with the palette that we have inside of this month's box. But overall, I'm really happy with this month's box. I think the lipstick is just so gorgeous. Like, the packaging is like a collect. I want to see. I still haven't checked out the Hank and Henry website to see if they have more, because I definitely want to get more colors of these. Hopefully there's like a brownish shade in there and like a nude one with glitter. So gorgeous. The palette, I'm dead. I love the palette so much. I did receive it in a sneak peek. So yeah, I'll go ahead and link that video up here so you guys can see another look using that eyeshadow palette. I used a little bit more of like summer colors. And yeah, that wraps it up for today's video. I appreciate you being here. If you are interested in signing up to Boxycharm, the basic box is only $25 and I'll have it linked down below for you guys. I appreciate you being here today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.